All right, yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel. I think that two things are trending currently as I'm speaking to you, and they are who wins the Ballon d'Or, the French France football magazine Ballon d'Or, and then also who wins the African Best Player of the Year. Now, I want to focus on who wins the African Best Player of the Year because, of course, I'm an African and this is mostly an African channel, right? Good. So we are going to discuss who is likely to win the Best Player of Africa as at now. In fact, the season is almost done. The season there, it is done. It is officially done. But there will be Club World Cup tournament, and we are going to wait and see how things will go over there. Okay, so we are going to discuss with you. Is it going to be Nigerian Super Eagles player Victor Osimhen winning the African Ballon d'Or, or is going to be Mohamed Salah of Egypt and of Liverpool winning the African Ballon d'Or, or is going to be the Achraf Hakimi winning the African Best Player of the Year? Who do you think deserves to win the African Best Player of the Year? Let me know your thoughts, comment, views, opinions in the comment section of the video. Let me hear from you in the comment section. Like the video, hit the notification bell and select all. I think all the three players deserve it. All the three players, they deserve the African Best Player, and their numbers are just insane. They have insane numbers, and we are going to look through all of that, discuss with you where one will deserve it more than the other, and bring you all the details in this video on this channel, Sports 7GH. Do also subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and select or leave your thoughts, comment, views, opinions below in the comment section if you have any. Thank you very much for staying with us. Now, let's start off with Victor Osimhen, who played his season with Galatasaray in Turkey. Don't forget that Victor Osimhen won 2 trophies with Galatasaray. If you want to win the African Best Player, obviously you should win trophies. If you are not winning very important trophies with your team, then you should count yourself out of winning the African Best Player. That's the first criteria, winning trophies. Of course, the second and the most important criteria is individual level. On the individual level, what were you able to do to help your team on the individual level? And we are going to look through the individual levels and all the trophies they've won. Don't forget that Victor Osimhen won the league, the League Cup in Turkey, as well as the Golden Boot in Turkey. The Golden Boot in Turkey, he won it with 26 goals scored from 29 appearances. Victor Osimhen appeared 29 times or played 29 matches for Galatasaray this season, the 2024-2025 season. Started 27 of them, played 79 minutes per game. He was in 7 of the team of the week in the league. He appeared 7 times, hat tricks and those things there. He scored a lot of them. Good. Now, he had 26 goals for Galatasaray with 5 assists. That is 31 goal involvement in 29 appearances. 31 goal involvement in 29 appearances. Don't forget that Victor Osimhen did that for Galatasaray in the league. When you go into the Europa League, you know Galatasaray were playing the Europa League. He started 7 games, he played 7 of them, and he scored 6 goals in 7 games. Oh my goodness. And he had 1 assist. So he has 7 goal involvement in 7 games played in the Europa League for Victor Osimhen this season. When you get all his goals together, the League Cup and the rest, the goals he scored in the finals and those things, that's 38 goals for Galatasaray this season. 38 goals for Galatasaray. And that is a very, very important one for us to talk to you about. So in addition to the 3 trophies, 2 club trophies, 1 individual trophy in terms of the Golden Boot in Turkey, okay, Victor Osimhen also had these numbers for himself over there as he tries his best to compete in the African Best Player of the Year award. Don't forget that Victor Osimhen can move from Galatasaray. He is very likely to move from Galatasaray this season or this summer. And if he's able to sign for a Club World Cup team, So a team who is going to play in the Club World Cup, then it means that a lot of things are going to change. Do you get that point? Because if Victor Osimhen signs for Chelsea Football Club and Chelsea is sending him to the Club World Cup, then he can go and get a lot more goals, a lot more glories, and try to compete more in the African best player. So the possible transfer of Victor Osimhen from Galatasaray or Napoli to any new club can also influence the African best player award, whether he will win it or not. Now let's move to Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is a fantastic Ghanaian player. Sorry, he's an Egyptian player. I beg you. Mohamed Salah is a fantastic Egyptian player, and this season he won everything in England. In fact, when it comes to personal awards, yes, in England he just won the English Premier League. Okay, he just won the English Premier League, and he had a remarkable season in the English Premier League. There is this picture that he had his English Premier League award. He had his best player, Premier League best player of the year. He had his player of the month award, and the golden boot, the Premier League golden boot. Mohamed Salah won it, the Premier League golden boot. He had it, and he was sitting in front of behind all of those awards, and he's telling everybody that, look, these are my awards I've won, and I deserve the African best player award. Now when you look at the personal level, what Mohamed Salah had to do, okay, on the personal level, that is also insane and remarkable, because he had 38 appearances for Liverpool. He scored 29 goals with 18 assists. 29 goals and 18 assists. That is 47 goal involvement for Liverpool. Hey, in the league, in 38 appearances, he had 47 goal involvement for Liverpool, and that is remarkable for Mohamed Salah, especially the assist. Hey, Mohamed Salah had 18 assists. That's like somebody's goal scored. So he did very well in the English Premier League. When it comes to the Champions League also, they were eliminated very early in the competition. He scored 3 goals and he had 4 assists in the Champions League. That's 7 goal involvement in 9 appearances for Mohamed Salah over there. All right, good. So he is also in pole position to win the African best player of the year, even though the Champions League they didn't really go far and they were eliminated by PSG. Don't forget that Liverpool were eliminated by PSG over there. So Mohamed Salah's Liverpool is also not going for the Club World Cup, so it means that he will not have any new things to do. Okay, good. Now Achraf Hakimi has won treble, in fact quadruple. He won the French Super Cup trophy. He won the French Championnaire Trophy de Champion, and then he won the French League 1, and then he's won the UEFA Champions League. Achraf Hakimi win the UEFA Champions League on Sunday. Now he did something. He has scored a goal in the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League, in the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League, and on Saturday in the finals of the UEFA Champions League. Achraf Hakimi, as the right back of the team, scored again. Achraf Hakimi's records are just so remarkable as we speak to you. In the league, he's a defender. You don't expect a lot of goals from him. He played 25 games, and then he started 24 of them. He was in 7th team of the week. He had 4 goals for his side with 6 assists in 25 appearances in the league. When you look at the Champions League, he played 17 games, having 4 goals and then 5 assists in the Champions League as a right back. Don't forget that Achraf Hakimi is a right back, so you are not really expecting a lot of goals from him, but he has done remarkably well this season, and his trophies won, the important goals he scored for PSG in the Champions League, the biggest competition in Europe, indeed shows all of us that he is a very, very good player and a very, very talented guy over there who is trying his best to win the African best player. Now, don't forget that Achraf Hakimi and PSG are going to be playing in the Club World Cup. So if you look at the performance of PSG recently, then it tells you that they can do something in the Club World Cup. So if PSG does well in the Club World Cup and Achraf Hakimi adds a little to his numbers, then it means that he's going to have the edge over the 2 competitors, which is Victor Osimhen as well as Mohamed Salah. PSG will be playing the Club World Cup. They will be, but there is no Galatasaray. There is no Liverpool. So I think that is one place that's going to change a lot of things. Now, one key thing that can change a lot is if the awards are held after the African AFCON, and it is normally held after the AFCON. So if it is held after the AFCON, then it means that the AFCON will also be part of the key deciding factors. Who performs better at the AFCON will also be very key over there. Do you get a point? So it is not really done like that. Like who wins it is not really done like that. There is the Club World Cup, there is the AFCON, potential AFCON over there if the competition is held after the AFCON. But with that said and done, I think that my verdict is very, very simple. As the judge of the day, I think Achraf Hakimi will win the award, because what he has done with the club football, winning your first Champions League, the remarkable run they went on in winning the Champions League, they eliminated Mohamed Salah's Liverpool, and they went all the way in the finals of the Champions League. They won the game 5-0, no competition. He scored a goal in the final, scored in the semi-final, scored in the quarter-final. He has quadruple of trophies. What are you saying again? So if you look at what he has done, and even on a personal level, the goals he scored and all of that, very crucial goals, and getting these awards. And don't forget that the next African Cup of Nations will be held in Morocco. So it is very likely that Morocco will go very far in the competition. Maybe semi-finals, at least semi-finals, quarter-finals, they will be there. And the moment Morocco will be there, even if they don't win the trophy, because of what he's done with the club side, obviously, he will be winning the African Best Player of the Year. But a lot of things can change, like I've said. Mohamed Salah is having a fantastic record with Liverpool in the Premier League and all of that. He won the trophy and the golden boot and the rest. Victor Osimhen can change clubs and a lot of things can change. But as it stands now, we don't know what will happen tomorrow, but as it stands now, I think for me, Achraf Hakimi deserves to win the African Best Player. Who should win the African Best Player in your opinion? Let me know all of that in the comment section of the video. Like this video, hit the notification bell, and select or leave your thoughts and comments below. Thank you very much for staying with us and joining us once again. Definitely, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.